holidays from ABC 7 News.
Coming up next on ABC 7 News at 11, a chaotic scene in the district after police say a gunman walked into a business. And we are learning this may be tied to a fake news story which surfaced during the presidential campaign.
It just doesn't seem that that's a fire that's survivable.
The news keeps getting worse out of Oakland in that massive warehouse fire. Tonight, some people are losing hope of finding their missing loved ones. And the Redskins head coach has what some are calling a meltdown after the team's loss in Arizona.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11, on your side.
We begin tonight with the weather, and we are in for a bit of a roller coaster ride filled with a bit of rain and some cold. Meteorologist Josh Knight has a first look at the forecast.
Hey, Kelly, and just cold enough in a few places that we're actually getting some reports of sleet out there and maybe even a few snowflakes farther to the north. Let's start off here with satellite and radar. You can see all the green moving across the area. And what's going on here? This is coming out of the southwest, so the air is slowly warming up as it pushes in. So for us around D.C., within the metro, it's pretty much all rain. Have had a few reports of sleet closer to Bethesda and then also down into Alexandria. So not out of the question, but the good news, temperatures are warm enough so that even if the sleet comes down, it is going to be melting, not going to have any icy spots. We were watching for a few flakes in parts of Frederick County, Maryland, but it looks like that is broken down and really just now up into Pennsylvania. Where we could see things collect a bit, could get a little bit slick, is going to be on the ridge tops. So that's right along the spine of the Blue Ridge. You see that pink color, that right now is for a wintry mix. And it's areas like that, those higher elevations, that are part of this winter weather advisory. That goes until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So for most of us, it's not an issue, but if you're going to be crossing the mountain early tomorrow morning, definitely something to be careful of, and just make sure you do take your time. For most of us, we're not going to get down to the freezing mark tonight. As a matter of fact, the school bus looking at temperatures right around 39 degrees at pickup there at the bus stop. Then a lot more sunshine moves in, and it's overall going to be a nice afternoon. Have to enjoy tomorrow's sunshine, though, because the rain moves back in for Tuesday. We'll talk about that and our first real taste of winter here for the end of the week. More on that in just about 10 minutes. Kelly.
Okay, Josh, thanks a lot. Police in the district are piecing together the details of a chaotic scene this afternoon that started with the report of a gunman entering a restaurant. But now there's a twist to the case, which makes it a lot different from your typical crime story. Annalisa Gale is live outside Comet Ping Pong with what we're learning about the suspect. Annalisa?
Kelly, we've learned the suspect is 28-year-old Edgar Welch from Salisbury, North Carolina. Police say he walked inside the restaurant with the assault rifle, pointed at an employee who was able to get away. As customers were enjoying their visit to Comet Ping Pong, witnesses say a man walked in with an assault rifle. Bartender Lee Elmore realized what was happening when one of his co-workers started to panic.
One of the hosts runs up and is like, "Did you see that guy? You know, he had a big gun." That's when the workers called police and started to get people out of the building. He didn't make any eye contact with anybody. He didn't ask for any help. Across the street at the restaurant Banana Leaf, Sachi Soma noticed a large police presence on Connecticut Avenue.
The first couple of police officers had their guns drawn, including automatic rifles, and they were standing behind cars and taking aim. They seemed to be talking to the suspect. And after a while, the suspect came out.
Soma snapped these photos of the man who came out with his hands on his head.
I'm very thankful to all of the residents who called immediately.
Chief Peter Newsham says it appears that the suspect, Edgar Welch, fired at least one shot into the ground while inside the restaurant. No one was injured. Police say he admitted he was there to investigate Pizzagate. The hashtag used on social media refers to a fake news article. It surfaced before the election. It claimed that Hillary Clinton and her campaign chief were running a child trafficking ring in the restaurant's back rooms.
We've received many calls, but really they're from around the world, so we didn't expect anyone to come.
Owner James Alafante says the business will close on Monday as the FBI begins an investigation.
I really hope that all of these people fanning the flames of this conspiracy would take a moment to contemplate what has gone on here today and maybe to stop.
And Kelly Welch is charged with assault with a dangerous weapon. The business will reopen on Tuesday. Live in Northwest Washington, Annalisa Gale, ABC 7 News.
An arrest has been made in the murder of a convenience store clerk in Spotsylvania County. David Washington is being held without bond. Investigators say that surveillance video shows Washington attacking 54-year-old Salah Abu Kate inside a Sunoco on Jefferson Davis Highway early on Saturday morning. A few minutes later, a customer found Abu Kate lying on the floor. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
And a play action